Hi guys, I'm back with another video. Today I'm drawing a character I've been designing for the past few days, and today I kind of finalized her final design. She's like a magical girl based off of a frog, or like a frog prince kind of thing. It started out as a magical girl based off of a frog, but then I decided to move on to frog prince. Because I guess the royal scepter kind of thing really appealed to me, and I wanted to have that kind of idea implemented to this character. And she's kind of part of a series, I guess. I haven't really thought of the story, but I'm doing a comic for school about the main character and stuff. But it's just about magical girls and different motifs and different body types, but different stories, different, yeah, just that kind of thing, magical people, I guess. And I haven't really thought of a story for her that will connect to the main story I wanted to portray. But at first, the concept I wanted to have for this piece was when I was first figuring out the composition and stuff, I started out in my sketchbook and it was I guess she's being hunted down by the FBI, except crocodiles. I don't know how to explain that. I don't know, I just thought it was a cute idea. Or she's royal to all the frogs, and so she did something to anger the crocodile FBI. I have no idea. I just thought it was a cute idea to do for this character, because she's supposed to be, I guess, younger than all the other characters I designed, or been taking time to design over the past couple months. I would say she's maybe 5th grade. I don't know. Maybe she looks a little older in this one. I wanted to say she's late elementary or early middle school. But anyways, I've been designing these characters for a while, and it all started with my idea of a magical girl, but based off of a knight. A female knight in armor and stuff, not your typical magical girl in poofy sparkles, cuteness. I mean, I guess this one is goes with that typical magical girl type of idea, but the other ones I try to, well, not the other ones are still kind of magical girly, but I guess they're not your typical magical girl type of thing. But yeah, anyways, I really enjoyed designing this character. I don't really have a name for her. I wrote down what names did I write down? Hold on, they're on my sketchbook. That's not my sketchbook. The names I wrote down were I think it was Lily, Rosie. Yeah, I wrote down Rosie, Sage, and Lily. And I think I might go with Lily, since it's lily pads. I don't know. Maybe Rosie's cute too, but I don't know. Lily is a pretty cute name since she's a frog. For this piece I decided to go with watercolor, and the nicer watercolor paper that I have, since I usually watercolor on my sketchbook. But I don't know, I felt like it was something different from what I usually do, and I think I took about maybe an hour and a half for this. I wish I took more time. I don't really know if I really like the end result of this, but I think it was pretty nice to do for after not doing a little bit bigger pieces other than the ones in my sketchbook for a while. But it was pretty nice for a change. I really enjoy drawing or designing characters in general. I took a character design class for school, and although I didn't really like the concept I had to do, it was cool, but it was just something that was kind of outside of my comfort zone, and I guess that's what that class was for, to bring you outside of your comfort zone and what you're able to do and what you want to do. But I think it was just a refresher from last year, character design, since I've taken character design classes before, it was a lot of repetition, but it was kind of, it just reminded me of what was really, what really character design was based around. Like micro, what's it called? I don't remember. Like, you start out with smaller ideas like silhouettes, which I really enjoy doing, and then you pick 3 from that, and then you make more variations. Yeah, that's what it's called, macro and micro variations. And that was something I knew I had to do in terms of drawing characters. And then you have to do color variations, and I really enjoy doing that type of thing, especially if it's like a concept like this, and I hope to do more like magical girls like this. Because so far I have a mushroom magical girl, this frog one, I have a, it's called like a fir tree, a Christmas tree type of one. It's weird. For this story, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out the entire story of this, and somehow connecting all these magical girls to the main idea. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. And when I finish the comic for school, it's based around the mushroom magical girl. I don't know. Well, I'll figure it out. I don't know how, but I will. Somehow. Again, I'm doing watercolor for this piece. I'm hoping to explore more mediums or do like different challenges since I opened up this channel, I guess. The reason why I opened up this channel was to make me explore, like draw more or just share my art more, because even though I do have Instagram and Tumblr, most of the time I forget to post on my Tumblr, or because Instagram's more available for me rather than making videos. But I do, oh no, my phone. I do enjoy making these videos, I think, even though I only have a few up. I am comfortable with the process, and not comfortable, but I like the process. I like the feeling of seeing my drawings build over like a certain period of time, and I don't know, it's good to see what I do and what I can do. But I really didn't like the shading I did. I feel like I should have used different colors or layered a little bit more, but I kind of forgot how to do basic watercolor skills or things, and so it just, I don't know, it didn't really turn out how I wanted to, but in the end I lined it and it just became more clear what I wanted to go with for this piece. Yeah, I think at some point I'm gonna redo this piece, because especially since this is kind of like one of her first designs, I didn't really do color variations yet on it. I only did costume variations, and that was about 4 of them out of my macro variations. And sorry, someone messaged me. Oh, sorry, my friend was messaging me. Anyways, yeah, I'm probably gonna pursue more color variations for this character, because I like these colors, but I just feel like maybe I could explore and just see what I'm less comfortable with and if they'll work out, because you don't know if they're gonna work out or not, and I think that's what's part of the fun of character design. You don't know if you're gonna research things for certain characters that you never thought that you'd be interested in, and so it just becomes this one character that you're gonna put your heart and soul into, I guess. And it's just, that's fun for me. That's fun for seeing characters kind of grow as people do. And those are actually the type of characters I really enjoy. Like when you read like comics or something, or manga or anime, and I love the characters that maybe they'll start out with a certain hairstyle in the beginning of the show or story, and then by the end of it, the artist will draw their hair like slowly growing. And those are like my favorite types of characters that grow. And I guess that's why, I mean, character design for me I don't know, I just generally like characters design. It's nice. It could be stressful, but I mean that comes with any art, isn't it? Because I don't know, you have to work hard to make things the way you want. So here I'm just doing these watercolor pencils that I have. I regret putting this in. I guess it deepened my shading and made lines more clear. But I think it just made it more muddy, especially in that one sleeve. I had to dissolve it with water. Yeah, you see me there with my aquash pen. But I do end up lining it, like I said before, just because it didn't stand out the way I wanted to. Even though I don't really use fine liners too often, I usually use like brush pens or something. I just wanted to make the lines clear without making them too thick or, I don't know, distracting. Because I didn't want to keep the shading at all. I just wanted it to stand out. But I did, my camera was actually dying when I was in the middle of lining it, so I decided to just finish lining her, and then I lined everything else off camera. But I did, yeah, here I am. I'm using my Wink of Stella brush pen, the clear glitter one, but then I was like, oh, there's gold. I might as well just use some gold ink. So I went over it with gold, and I think it looks pretty nice. The end result was surprising, I think, but I'm glad I did it. Alright, so I just want to say thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.